because we need to support the education for the many and not the few. We need to re-elect Margaret Greenwood as our local MP. She works tirelessly in the community for all our public services. And I encourage you all to support us by registering to vote, but also by joining the Labour Party. It is my great honour to introduce the MP for Wirral West, Margaret Greenwood.
Thank you, Nancy, for that really fantastic introduction. Former MP, and hopefully after the 8th of June I will be. Just want to say a massive thank you to absolutely everybody who's come here. I mean, there are people way back by the ice cream parlour. You know, there are people way back heading towards the island, and all sorts of people here. Brilliant crowd. And I want to thank Jeremy for coming up here to support our campaign to win Wirral West for Labour. It is massively important we win this election, because I'm sure you're all aware that I have a tiny majority. It's 417. It's minuscule. You can barely see it. So I need, in fact, these are they. So I need all the help I can get. But this election in particular is so important because it's going to shape all of our futures. We've had 7 years of Tory austerity, and we know, that's right, the sound's gone again. I'm going to keep talking until the sound sort of come back. You know, 7 years of Tory austerity, so we're seeing cuts to schools such as where Nancy works, teachers' jobs under threat, children's education being damaged basically. We're seeing a government that is privatising our National Health Service, and we know that it will not survive another 5 years with the cuts, closures and mergers, squeezing us all away from public delivery of healthcare to private insurance-based system like they have in America. We do not want that here. We don't want that. And we know, we've heard this week what the Tories have got planned for our pensioners. They're saying, boo indeed, they're saying, if you are unfortunate enough to get seriously ill when you're retired, and you're fortunate enough to have actually managed to buy your own house and it's worth more than £100,000, well, sorry, you're on your own. We're not going to help you because we don't care. That's what the Tories are doing to our pensioners, right? That is wrong, creating so much strife amongst people who've worked hard all their lives and done the right thing. So we've learned so much about the Tories in recent weeks, haven't we? And then looking back over the last 7 years, what kind of a party tries to balance the books on the back of the disabled? That is shameful, right? Austerity, an excuse to just trash our public services. And then climate change. We're here on West Kirby Beach in the beautiful sunshine on West Kirby Beach, and we know they're failing us on climate change. This estuary here, there's a campaign that I started in 2013 against underground coal gasification. It's a bit like fracking. They burn the coal underground under Hilbury Island, where all the seals live and where all the bird life live. They have refused to rule out renewing the licence for drilling in the Dean next year. So if you know any environmentally friendly relatives who are thinking of voting perhaps for another party, please make it clear to them that only Labour can win here and save our environment from fracking and UCG. Get that message out there. So we have a fantastic campaign team here in Wirral West, and I know loads of you are here today, but there are many more people here. We've got less than 3 weeks left, so please get involved. If you're not yet involved, get involved. Go along to our campaign HQ or look on Facebook for the details. You'd be very welcome. Even if you can only spare an hour, your hour may make the difference, so please do get involved. Finally, I just want to say it is an absolutely enormous pleasure for me, immense privilege for me to be able to introduce to you the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn.